Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Gonna use this trim up that I have. So we got some cannabis trim. I'm gonna run my LEVO C machine here. I'm just gonna take the scooper and just scoop it right into the bag, and we're gonna decarb this entire bag slowly through a couple rounds because I can only fill this up to the max of this container, and when I decarb it, normally it'll suck a lot of moisture out of there as well when it decarbs and activates the THC. So normally the product will shrink in size when you take the moisture out. So let's go ahead and we'll get the bag here, and this is Purple Kush that we grew. So let's go ahead and just take our little scooper. It's probably the easiest way to do this. Put it directly in the bag. And this is like a mix of trim. There's a little bit of leaves and stems and everything in here. So it is what it is. It's just a rough cut. Very rough. It smells really good though. Oh my god. So I got it pretty much packed full. We're gonna, not totally full, but we'll slap the lid on there. Now the lid looks a little gnarly because it's still got some organic coconut oil on there. That's hard to get off, so the lid's on. We're golden, so that's our first batch. It hardly did a dent to this bag of trim, so we'll be doing quite a bit of this. And I'll grab a separate Ziploc bag for everything that comes out decarbed. I'll quickly throw it in a blank Ziploc, and then once this entire trim bag has been decarbed through this machine, then we can go ahead and start the infusion process. But for now, we're just going to decarb. So this thing looks like a coffee maker. You got the little thing hanging off of here. You drop this on. There's a little air gap there, nothing to worry about. Most of the smell is taken care of. This is the little spinner for the LEVO C. You'll see that later in the infusion process. But let's go ahead and turn the LEVO C on. And I'll zoom in a bit so you can see this process. So select cycle, we want to select the activate cycle. You kind of just flip your fingers over the buttons, I've learned with this machine. There we go, a little bit better. So to decarb, the best decarb that's already preset in the machine, 45 minutes at 240 Fahrenheit, and you can see there's tiny little pinholes all the way through the container. So we're just going to go ahead and hit the play button. Oops. There we go. I actually clicked it too much. So it's going to warm up the hot plate. This little light will activate once it hits a certain temperature, and then basically it's just going to decarb this bad boy in the container. Now if I would have bought another basket, basically I could do two at once and that would speed up the process, but is what it is. So I'm going to do one at a time. We're going to slowly get through this whole trim bag, and then I'll show you the infusion process later. If you haven't seen any of my videos, guys, I have a playlist on YouTube that has all of them. Quite popular playlist actually, because I do a ton of stuff with cannabis. The great medicine that it is. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you on the next one.